ZTR says, no, I missed it. It was a crazy one, good sir. But you know, you're here now. You're hanging out with us in the early game. Let's get this going. hit y'all with the pig's orgasm fact. Touchdown. Playwolf gets caught looking in the outside his net as Rithgen puts it on. Midnight sack. Touches in the corner. Mikey Rithgen touches out. Leaves it to his captain. No advantage here. Tricky says, Fury streamed us yesterday, so I thought I'd pop on. Now we have to say to watch. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself, Tricky. And as a fellow streamer, especially since I just got started, you let me know if there's any craziness going on my channel. Anything unprofessional, as it were. But here we are, 0-0 Tier 4. It is a best of 5 all the way through regular season IGL Winter Circuit 2021, as we are scoreless with a minute passed in Game 1. This is our division. Oh yeah, you gotta scout it out, man. You gotta scout it. I hear you. As Mike Rithgen, he put some stank on this ball, pass to himself, and does the rest. And no matter what kind of positioning you have, it's hard to get back to that one. I think it was Dacre there as the back man. 1-0. Woda, what up? The boys are here while we eat dinner. Yeah, man, roommates. It's as fun as it is aggravating. So I wish good luck to you, gentlemen. And now the Pigeon boys are flying. They're getting those team plays going. They have a lot of synchronicity, a lot of teamwork as that one gets to go 2-0, because Playwolf was there outside the goal. He very well could have saved that. But a midnight sack stays on the play, stays aggressive, and he has the points to show for it. Touching around in Sphinx. Has picked the team he's going for. Maybe it was the Pigeon Toppers that did it. That's always a favorite on the channel. As captain of Pigeon Boys, a midnight sack goes up. Ceiling bounce as Playwolf misjudges it, wanted to turn into it roll. Instead, he gets 3-0. Advantage his opponents. Shonex says, Bird team not good. Digital's just warming up. Dacre trying to get back. Good backflips there. No half flips as Mike Rithgen tackles Playwolf midfield. Sack puts it out. Center ball. Dacre's on it first as he touches here. Looking to drive it up the wall. Gets robbed by Mike Rithgen, and Playwolf, captain of Digital Dash, helps it along. Going to the corner. Back in. Shot coming. And Playwolf. Don't play with that wolf. 3-1. Good play here.
Can I get a oh yeah?
As now it's 3-1, and any great comeback starts with a goal like that, or just any kind of goal, really. You want to get some momentum. Here comes goal number 2. Speaking of comebacks, 2:29 left.
Like that!
And Mike Rithgen wanted to play ball. Perhaps it would have behooved him to go back to net, but instead he gets caught and dunked. But still, advantage Pigeon Boys. And maybe we should listen to Shonex here. He says, Digital Dash just getting warmed up. This one going to their goal. And Mike Rithgen.
I wouldn't venture out there, fellas. This sniper's got talent.
A snipe and a half, and my boy Mike is used to hitting those types of shots. as now they double the lead, 4-2, taking down to the 2-minute mark. Sphinx says double luck. Coming around, no one handles it. This almost goal 5, but Dacre realizes the danger there and gets the ball out of the way. Dick Warlock, my man. You know, you and I hung out a lot last circuit, so I appreciate all the love you're giving me right now. What a name. Yeah, I think that's why I remember him so well. And he was always here for the Pigeon Boys games. And Play Wolf takes his time, pops it up, gives it to himself on the crossbar. No touch there as Dacre can't finish either. About a minute and a half left in game 1. Touching around, pop up there, riding the backboard. Looks like some bullying going on there. Someone called the principal. Now Play Wolf going back to his corner. Gets boost starved by a midnight sack, but wins the 50. Sack stalls the advancement. No touch there. Touch out from Dacre. Play Wolf keeps it in offensive contention, but then takes off. As if they want to finish this comeback, they got 40 seconds to do so. But the boys are stacked outside their own net right now, playing it smart and safe. Rithgen comes off the wall. Good shot on Play Wolf off the backboard. Midnight sack. Good shot. Way to keep pressure. However, it does not turn into a goal. Touching around, ball rolls to the back orange corner. And a midnight sack will get that stat patter with 4 seconds left on the clock.
That was legitness.
Looks like Dacre was just riding a little high on the wall, wasn't able to come down and get the save. As we're 5-2 with game 1 pretty much sewn up here, but we'll wait till it hits the ice as it's down on the ground. And the Pigeon Boys, a playoff team from last circuit, so they're no strangers to victory. They come out swinging. Mike Rithgen, our MVP, 658. 2 goals, 2 assists, a save, 7 shots from them boys. So we'll ready up here. Pigeon Boys a little slow to do so. It's the name of Kurt Russell's old stunt double, Dick Warlock. I feel like I've known that at some point in my life, but then you go to learn something else and life goes on and you just start prioritizing with the trivial knowledge you keep in your brain. But I bet Dick would have got hype if I would have recognized that. Going around, good 50 win there. Touching around, Play Wolf swinging around. He has a bunch of time. He'll get the fake. But who was that? Was that a midnight sack that met him right at the net? And just turned him away right outside his goal. He said no soliciting, no goals. Just leave us alone. Touch there from Play Wolf. Midnight sack coming around. Play Wolf catches. Mike fights through. Comes out of the corner and a lot of back and forth. A lot of volleying around, if you will. 50. Demo.
Ooh.
This one up. Ceiling. Backboard. Rithgen backflips.
Yeah, but that backflip though.
Nice control there from Play Wolf. As Sack sends it the other way, screaming. Fortunately for them, Dacre is on the ball. Now Play Wolf with the touch. Pops up, Backboard, Mike could shoot this. And he puts a little something on just to test the water. But the Wolf snuffs it out easily. As we get another fake ball there. This would pass. And a midnight sack will finish. You're going to say, did he need to do that? They're going to say they're up 1-0. Not sure if they care. As Expire Pyro is now in the chat. I guess you have been for a while. Congrats again on your first win on the channel. You know, if you were starting to wonder, I was starting to wonder too. Mike Rithgen comes out of the corner, so appreciate you sticking around. Dacre coming, gets the ball, going fast, but a nice shot. Playwolf's gonna have to address that. He does. But Mikey is just smothers him outside the net, and it looks like both teams are gonna make the other team just earn every little inch of field and give they get on this icy tundra here. Dacre puts it out. Mike pops it right back to him. Goes up, Playwolf. Coming down, midnight sack, gobbles it up, make good catch. As Dacre, I'm not going to blame his positioning. It just seems kind of like the way the ball's bouncing. He has not been able to insert himself into the action. Seems like he's waiting, he's playing the backman role, but every time he goes to make a touch, it's something awkward like that and not easy to make, and they are fortunate that Mike shanked that one to the side. Touching around 1-0. Kind of uneventful in this game unless you appreciate good defense, which is pretty much what we've seen here. Very locked down. Dacre with the steal. These are the type of plays that could turn the tides in such a close contest. Playwolf goes back, comes out of his corner, pops it. Midnight sack, touches. Mike Rithgen keeps it going. Anybody's ball here, coming down to 60 seconds. And that could have gone anyway. Touch here, Dacre sends a nice little laser out there. It's not on goal, there's defenders there. But that is usually the start of a scoring sequence. As long as you can get your rebound off of the shot, get some pressure going, you can usually orchestrate some points there. But Mike Rithgen takes it, tries the dribble. Dacre dives on him. Now Dacre tries to drop it down to his captain. Playwolf not quite ready to handle as he misses on his own backboard. Back to Mike, and Mike puts it in. Every time he touches the ball, it seems like it's a snipe. And again, Dacre just kind of caught in no man's land, and I will say it, and I say it again, to no fault of his own. There's only so much you can do there. It was a good offensive sequence for the Pigeon boys. And I'm sure boost was an issue. But nonetheless, the Pigeon boys are handling business. Again, they are a playoff team from last circuit, so I'd imagine they want to come out in week 2, make a statement. They lost last week. So now they want to pick up some momentum and make maybe another playoff run going into this circuit. Mike Rithgen, 372 MVP, another close victory, just 2-0 with that last goal coming in the last minute or so of the game. But now Pigeon boys flirting with the 3-0 sweep here. And we'll see how they react. Digital Dash proved how clutch they could be last week. They're in a bit of a barn burner of a Rocket League match, so literally nothing would surprise me in this game 3. Spyro Pyro says Digital looks like they're playing to not lose. It's hard to call it. I mean, obviously they've been playing, you know, from their back foot. But is that not a testament to the pressure that the Pigeon boys are able to put on? As here comes some more pressure, probably more points. As Mike Richardson scoots it in, scrapes the ball against the ice and gets the first goal of game 3 to drop there for him. Good play there as we have Obama coming into the chat now. Good to see that young man there. Says Loggers. Ball off the side wall, goes center. Dacre, this is the best look he's had all game and does not capitalize. He could have shot himself. He could have passed to his captain. And instead, a midnight sack. Tries to jam it in between the crossbar there. Touch, no one's ball. Dacre keeps it around. You could tell his spider senses were tingling on that one. Touches around. Nice pass back to Midnight Sack. And that one squeaks in. Playwolf not quite ready to handle that. Touch there. And Playwolf gets caught up on the post there. You hate to see it. 2-0. Playwolf says, love the DC. I haven't checked on the ping. Seems like they're okay. But we cannot, well, if they lose this one, we can't do a server reset. If they win, then I'm sure everyone would be more than happy to facilitate that. Sack puts it on and sneaks another one in. If a ping is an issue, that is a shame. Digital Dash were experiencing issues with that last week, but were able to muscle through and get the win. As you see on the scoreboard, they're currently 1-0. Pyro says Pigeon is doing a very good job of keeping pressure and catching when they overcommit. Yeah, and that's the kind of style and ball they were playing last circuit that I saw. Aside from them just being able to play off of one another very well. Rithgen pops it up. Keeps it going. Sack. Looking around, no touch there. Anybody's game, and Mike shoots it out with authority. However, it's a little wide on the net. So 3 minutes left. Not a bad goal to time ratio as far as Digital Dash is concerned. Touch there from Rithgen. Takes there, corner, coming down, tries to dunk, will settle for the punch. Dacre gets 50 ceiling. As Dacre slides it, he's on the breakaway. Let's see if he can squeak it in and he'll roll it. Nice handles there, Dacre.
También se prepara este membranero, el pirata, por cierto, las reacciones en el banquillo. ¡Ojo, Cristiano! ¡Cristiano del área! ¡Sigue Cristiano! ¡Gol!
Good play. I said that they have a good goal to time ratio. Now with that one goal, now they have to score 2 more in about 2.5 minutes here. Midnight Sack wins. Not much for Boost. He's going to have to pick up 12 packs. Going there. Good play out of the corner. Nice 50 ball. Which, you know, now that I'm thinking about it, it seems like 50s have really told the story here as well. Whether you're able to win the 50 or your teammate is playing close and able to help you out on the loss, that has been a major deal here. That has also either started or prevented pressure from either team. Playwolf touches back, backflips it pretty slow. Anybody's ball. Now we're crossing the 2-minute mark on the game clock. Warlock says Pigeon Boys have been falling up on each other's hits much better. Exactly. Just like I was saying. Midnight Sack 4-1. He's not going to let this one go. Again, he is no stranger to winning on this channel, as him and his boy Mike are working on another polished win here. Touch there, backboard. And you know, just like Dick Warlock was saying, Pigeon boys are following up each other's shots. They know what to expect. It looks like we did not see that from Digital Dash on that particular offensive shot there. Because Playwolf put a good shot on net, but Dacre was off to the side in the corner, maybe tending to his boost needs. But it looked like he had a crease to shoot through if he was able to adjust the ball. As we're getting some hype and goal from the chat, Sphinx. It's feeling like he picked right. Pigeon boys have made him look smart here. Dacre slowing down, some snazzy drive in there. Mike Rithgen left alone. He's going to have to do the 2v1. Handling himself okay. His captain is back, and Dacre showing signs of life. Good play there. Here's the pass.
So, you like kicking butts, do ya?
And a great shot from Dacre, and I think that's what the chat's been alluding to pretty much the entire series. Just more aggression in the form of those kind of plays. Now Playwolf cheating up on the kickoff, but Mike wisely pops up and jabs it out to the corner. Nice win by Dacre. He's trying to turn the heat up. And I feel like the Digital Dash fans are just wondering, where was this earlier when you had more time to work with?
Get him a body bag! Yeah!
Now they're on defense where they've done a pretty decent job, I think. And there goes another 50 advantage Pigeon boys. But like I was saying, Digital Dash, they've done a pretty solid job on defense. I think their only issue is no clears. If you stay on defense too long, that just gives more and more opportunities to the offensive team. And the Pigeon boys have been up to the task of capitalizing on those. As we do get a 3-0 sweep here. Pigeon boys come out and beat a very good Digital Dash team. GG's in the chat. As ZTR says, tough to see it. Yeah, I hope they're able to get me again on the cast, and you and I can join a Digital Dash victory together. But good play here. Let me go into our interview screen, as Sack is no stranger here to this channel and the post-game interview. I wasn't able to confirm with him. Let me let me make sure that he wants to, that he has a few spare moments. So we see here Mike Rithgen. I believe he was MVP all 3 games. This one 535, 1 goal. It's actually a midnight sack that gets the hat trick, but Mike Rithgen was just doing so much, contributing so much to that win, that he ends up getting the 500-point MVP on that game 3. All right, just be a few moments. Midnight Sack is usually able to give us a post-game interview, but you know, life happens. Let me see here. I don't want to keep us waiting too much. Looks like he's checking the message now. We'll see. Okay. All right, and he has confirmed the interview. So we'll just stay here looking at the icy field. Let's turn to the chat here. Expired Pyro, he says, I'm glad I stayed on the channel. My notepad is full for next week. And hopefully I get to cast that Pigeon Boys versus Shack Attack, which both those teams are part of tonight's doubleheader. That again almost did not go down. Had the power go out in my neighborhood last night, and then internet went with it. It was craziness, but we got it to go. Midnight Sack.
Fury, how you doing?
How you doing, man? This last time you were on the channel, it was under very heartbreaking and disappointing circumstances.
Yeah, we felt that one for a while. Oh, brutal stuff. I know. I wanted to be able to talk to you about it just to vent my sorrows, but
You're right. Yeah,
but yeah.
I'm always down to do if I don't have a match right after. I'm usually good for the losing captain interview if they're willing to do it, but that's something that they have to pitch, or
Okay.
or I can console you in private, whatever works for you.
That might be the better way to go.
Okay. No, we had talked about your playoff loss a little bit. I don't know if it was too recent for you. I got the impression you didn't want to get too into it at the time we were speaking. But it was a heartbreaker, especially after such a good season that you guys turned out. But let's fast forward to winter. We buried that new series here, new circuit. I noticed you guys lost last week. Tell me a little bit about that first.
Oh yeah, they were good. I think that when I think recently Rocket League basically dropped the ranks one level.
Right.
I'm not really sure. I think these guys were. I took a look at the captain, and I think they were in tier 3 for the last 3-4 seasons, and dropped down to tier 4 because of it. And they were good. They were a really solid team.
Right.
And I think we'll be facing some more teams like that as we go on here.
Yes. I've casted quite a few matches already this circuit, and we are seeing the effects of the psionics, epic, whatever you want to call it. We are seeing the effects of that reset. Tier 3 teams are out here popping off. They're going nuts.
Yeah, they must be incredible.
Yeah, so I imagine that's just gonna trickle down. It's gonna be felt in all tiers. How do you welcome that kind of competition, or would you prefer people to stay in their tiers?
Yeah, the alternative would be that we would go up to tier 3 and it would be even worse for us. So, because we're getting a little bit better here. We were on the brink of getting into Champ 1 when it happened, and then we dropped down to Dime 2 and lower Dime 3. We're in Dime 3 like Div 1ish now. So, the alternative would have been just getting up to the tier 3 level and getting destroyed. So, now we have the ability to take one step and then go to that level.
Right.
So.
Yeah, my team was tier 2 last circuit, my 3s team, and we were kind of on the fence on whether we were ready for it or not, and we went 2-4 on the circuit. So, I'll let that do its own explaining.
Yeah, that's tough. We've had those seasons.
But meanwhile, obviously, we get a good look at the tier 2 talent, the tier 2 teams, see what it takes to compete there. We were able to get back in this circuit, and then we opened up last week with the 3-0 sweep. So far so good.
Oh,
but
there you go.
But like you're saying, once you see it and get in the groove, things can start working, and we're all trying to get better. So if you're not getting better, then just don't sign up.
Yeah, exactly. You play those teams and you just sort of find yourself getting to that level randomly,
Yeah,
so.
Just kind of the way I always think about it, just find what's necessary to compete at that level. You kind of, especially me, I hardly watch the pros play. I hardly watch any YouTube videos. If someone does it to me in a game, I'm like, ooh, that was kind of cool.
That's the only way I'll learn is if it's done to me.
Yeah.
So.
But on that same note, your boy Mike looks like he's taken some strides in the off season. He looked pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's been shooting really well. He was already a really good defender. So
right.
Once he started shooting really well, he's a dynamic player now.
Right. Yeah, that complete whole player. And obviously you're playing your part. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you pride yourself on more your smart play and positioning and wherewithal, maybe more than anything else.
Oh yeah, definitely. I still think that positioning is, what makes up 90% of saves and goals and stuff like that. So, you can be really, really good at flying and all that stuff, but if you're not in the right spot, you're still going to find yourself at a disadvantage. So, I'm all about positioning, and I love just solid rotating Rocket League. Love it in 3s too. It's great.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so yeah,
that's what you try to focus on a bit.
Right. So you with your mentality, and I've seen you ball out too. You have that capacity, but obviously, just like you said, you prefer to give preference to positioning, rotations, and just smarter wherewithal on the field. But if your boy Mike starts improving like I'm seeing here tonight, I like his touches and his car control. So
he played great tonight. He played really, really well. Yeah, definitely the MVP.
Right. I didn't even want to ask. I was like, oh, we'll give it to Mike.
The game sack goes to him. You know, obviously.
Mike's a good dude. But yeah, I don't want to hold you up any much longer. Anything you want to mention? Any shout outs, plugs?
No. Thanks for casting us again, and we'll definitely hit you up again as the season goes on here.
Appreciate
and glad you got your internet and your power back.
Yeah, me too. And I feel like, as annoying as my voice is, I feel like captains are happy to hear from me at the end of the game because it means they took care of business.
Yes, I would agree. That is most of the reason. Not to say your voice isn't that great.
I tricked. I got you. All right, man. Good talking to you. Congrats again and good luck.
All right. Talk to you later, Fury. Thanks.
Later.
Bye.
All right. That was a midnight sack. Captain of the Pigeon Boys. Again, you kind of heard us talk about it a little bit. Made the playoffs, I think, second round last circuit, and just lost a very disappointing, I think, a game 5, and it was just one of those series for them. And shitty enough, I think the team that beat him went on to no-show forfeit in the semifinals. So yeah, that happens. Your mom's friends in the chat, he says, lost a tight one tonight. Who ended up casting it? I saw you put a link in one of the Discords. But I want to watch the VOD because you and Grandma seem solid. Pyro says, Midnight, can we confirm with Fury he is our caster for next week? Oh, I missed it. I gotta do a better job watching the chat on these interviews because I like when the chat gets involved and poses questions. But you heard him. You heard how he signed off the conversation. He's looking to do it. Like I said, I did a good portion of their games last circuit. So we'll see. It's all scheduling, but I seem to line up good with you two teams. So we should be able to get it to go. He says just watch one game or game 1. Oh no! Did you guys come out and then end up losing? It's tough, man. It's tough. Is it? No Named Gaming. Okay. Yeah, I'll see if I could catch the VOD. But let's get a raid going. We got our boy Clamp Dog. A very, very good 5 games. Damn. Yeah, is it your first 2s circuit? Cause that's different too. You will see. But yeah, we're gonna get a raid going, Clamp Dog. Yeah, it's different. There's always that adjustment period. Obviously, you won your 3 circuit first place in the fall. A lot of success there, but twos is different. Just like IGL is different than ranked. You'll just see some different looks. It's kind of hard to describe it, but I feel like everyone in the chat knows what I mean. But yeah, congrats again to everyone that played on the channel tonight. Expire Pyro in the chat, always stopping by. Appreciate the love. Congrats on your win. And the Pigeon Boys, Midnight Sack, Mike Rithgen. Good shit. Way to get it done. And Digital Dash, Playwolf. Appreciate the love. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys bounce back from this. So now you have the same record as the Pigeon Boys. You both are 1-1 going into week 3. So we got 4 more to go for the 4 playoffs.
Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Hey, Mom! The meatloaf! We want it now! The meatloaf!
What is she doing? I never know what she's doing back there.